Hello everyone. Today we will discuss here the probability. The theory of probability originated in 16th century. An Italian physicist and mathematician J. Cardan first wrote a book on this probability. The book on games of chance. The probability is used in other fields also, and some of the other mathematicians, those who have a significant contribution on this topic, are your James Bernoulli and A.D. Moivre. The probability have a significant role in the field of biology, your economics, physics, then your sociology and genetics. So our grade 10 concept of probability is very simple, as in grade 9 we have studied the concept of probability. So here just I want to introduce the terms, very simple terms which we are using in the probability, different experiments which we are taking, like coins, tossing of coins, playing with cards, what we name, what are different sample space. We have discussed in grade 9 also. So in detail we will discuss these concepts one by one. So first, what is this probability? So probability is, as we know, probability is the chances of happening of an event is called probability. As we know in grade 9, we know that we are writing probability of an event E, or probability of an event A, or probability of an event B. So here, first of all, we know that probability of any event E is always equal to the number of favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes upon total number of all outcomes. Total numbers of outcomes. We have discussed in grade 9 also. So here, this total number of outcomes, also known as sample space. In grade 9 we have discussed this in detail. So here we will discuss some concepts regarding coins, like dice and playing cards. We have so many examples, day-to-day life examples, which we will discuss. Some terms like your elementary events. What is the probability of these elementary events? And one more concept which we will discuss here, that if P, this is the probability of event E, then what is the probability of the event is not happening of E? So we have discussed in grade 9 also, but in detail we will discuss. So in beginning of the chapter, we know that in book it is discussed two types of probabilities. One is your experimental one, and the another is your theoretical one. The experimental probability is your empirical probability, also known as empirical probability, whereas the theoretical one, that is also known as your classical probability. So experimental one, I will discuss with you experimental one and the theoretical one. Okay, so first let me start with these experiments and the terminology used with these questions and these topics. We are using unbiased when we are talking about coin. Coin means it should be any experiment which we are doing, it should be any bias practice should not be followed. Like I'm giving one example of a movie Sholay. In that, what happened? Amitabh Bachchan, he is always winning the toss, because both sides, that one, that head is always on the, both of the sides of the coin. So that experiment, if we are using that kind of coin, then it always give you head. So always the experiment which we are involving or conducting, that should be unbiased. उसमें कोई धोखाधड़ी नहीं होनी चाहिए. Now, so coins, when one coin is tossed, when one coin is tossed, what is the sample space? Head and tail. Either head can come or tail can come. If we are saying what is the probability of coming head, then it is, we know total sample space is 2, and the probability of coming head is equal to 1 by 2. Same, what is the probability of tail? The probability of coming tail is what? Again 1 by 2. Now one more thing, these two events here, in this experiment we have the sample space head and tail, and we have only one chance that either head can come or tail can come. These are also known as your elementary events. I am also taking one more example of dice together. If I am throwing one dice, or a dice is thrown once, the sample space is what? Sample space is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Means 1 can come, 2 can come, 3 can come, 4 can come, 5 can come, or 6 can come. So sample space is 6. Each event, if I am talking about 5, then how many times 5 can come? 5 can come only one time. So here also, every the sample space individuals, that is either 1, 2, 3, 4, these all are known as your elementary events. So if I am saying what is the probability of coming 5, then the probability of coming 5, if A is the event which we talk about, that number is 5. What is the probability of that 5 comes if we throw a die? So the probability of this event is 5 is one time, and it is total sample space, that sample space is 6. What I want to convey here, I just want to convey the sum of all elementary events. Sum of the probabilities of all elementary events is always equal to 1. Check here. We know probability of head is always half plus half 1. Same here, probability of all these elementary events, that is 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6. So here, how many? For 1, probability of 1 is 1 by 6, 2 1 by 6, so on. So it is always 1. So important first point is that the sum of probabilities of all elementary events, that is always 1. Okay. Now first very important point, that where this probability lies. Important question here. Most of time it is in the examination 1 mark, that where this value lies, probability, we are taking any experiment. So always the value of probability lies between 0 and 1. It can be 0, it can be 1, but it always lies between 1 and 0. So here it is always less than equal to 1, and here it is greater than equal to 0. This is a very important condition for the probability. So the probability of any event, any experiment if we are doing, the probability of any event, that always lies between 0 and 1. If the probability of any event is probability of any event E is equal to 1, that event is called sure event. Yes, definitely that will happen. One example I am giving. Suppose in a a sack or in a bag, we have a red color ball, either 10, 15. If we are doing experiment and we are saying what is the probability if we draw one ball from the bag, what is the probability? The probability is always 1, because in that bag all the balls, they are of same color, so probability is always 1. On the another hand, if I am saying that the ball is of green color, then what is the probability? Probability is 0, because there is no ball. So probability, when probability is 0, means the event that is called impossible event, and when the probability is 1, then it is called sure event. So the very common thing we are discussing in grade 9 also, this is sure event, and here this is the impossible event. Now I just want to discuss here first with you people the coins. Now if two coins are tossed together, or then the another one is 3 coins. Now question can be asked that 2 coins are tossed, or a 1 coin is tossed 2 times. So what is the sample space? Sample space, we know head can come, head, tail, head, tail, and tail, head. Sample space 4. In 1 coin, sample space is 2. In 2 coins, sample space 4. Head, tail, head, tail, head. On the same hands, if 3 coins are tossed, what is the sample space? So you can think what is the sample space. In grade 9 also we have discussed that sample space is always 8 for 3 coins. So we will write one question here. If question is there, what is the probability that the same thing or same head or tail is appearing on the toss? Then there are only 2 cases when both things are there. Then the probability in that case is again 1/2. But now question is in this way, that what is the probability of event that at least question is at least one head is coming. Then the probability of any event C is always equal to total number of sample space is 4, and at least condition is at least. Maximum is 1 can be there, 2 can be there. So how many heads we are having? 1 is here and 2, but there is no bar for 2. So probability in this case is 3/4 is the probability of this. So you should know where the condition is given at least, or if the bar is given the at most. At most means maximum, then condition is there at most. So we have to consider these very important. Now sample space for the 3 coins, head, right? Tail. Same. Go on changing. Head, tail. Same here. Tail, head. Now here head, tail, head, and here it is tail, head. With the same sequence we are changing. Head, tail, head, tail, head. And this is one now that is left both sides. That is head. Can you guess what is there? Head, tail, and tail, head. These are the only, you can say, possibilities. Sample space is 8. Now these kind of questions can be there at least, at most. So these are 2 different words I have used here. These are at least and at most. So here this at least and at most, one is your at least and one is at most. So we will discuss at most. When at most word is used, this condition is there. When at most word is used, the condition is there. So here, what I want to convey is terminology is very, very important, right? So next come to dice. If one dice is thrown once, then we can take, this is a sample space 1, 2, 3, 4. Majority of time the question is coming that if a dice is thrown, and if a dice is thrown, then what is the probability of coming even number or odd number? Important point is your prime numbers. Student, they don't take 2 as a prime number. So how many prime numbers we have if they are saying find the probability of an event A in which prime numbers, how many prime numbers are there? So prime numbers are 2, 5, 3. 2, 3, 5. 3 numbers are prime numbers. So probability is 3 by 6, again 1 by 2. So most of the time students are committing this kind of mistake. Now comes to when the dice is thrown 2 times. When the dice is thrown 2 times, so it is very important. You should know what is the sample space. So sample space is 36, and so many questions can be framed on this sample space, like 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, so on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, and 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6, say so on. 5, 1, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, and last is 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. 30. Total sample space is 36. So here, so many questions can be framed and with the different terminology. Like first, one question like in an example NCERT, what is the probability that same on both the dice, same numbers appear? Same number means these are the same numbers. On both the dice, these are the same numbers. So what is the probability? Probability of such event, that probability of event A is always equal to the favorable outcomes. They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same numbers appears on the throw. So here by 6 upon 36 is 1 by 6. So most of the time question is coming that what is the probability 2 dice are thrown. 2 dice are thrown. What is the probability that sum of the two digits, like here 5 plus 1 is 6, 1 plus 6 is 7, that sum of two digits is less than equal to 9 or greater than 4 or greater than 7, greater than equal to 7. So many questions are framed. So first of all we should know this thing. Now same one question, very important question is there, optional exercise. First question, 2 person, one boy and one girl, they are visiting a particular shop in a market, and they are visiting from Tuesday to Saturday. How many days? 5 days. So what is the probability? Different questions are framed, but they are asking that what is the probability that they can go on different dates, they can go on the same dates. So how to frame the sample space? Again, 5 days are there, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So sample space, any guess what will be the sample space? Like same sample space will be 5 into 5, 25. Sample space will be like both can go on Tuesday. Both can go, first is Tuesday, second Tuesday, Wednesday, then Tuesday, Thursday, then Tuesday, Friday, and last is Tuesday, Saturday. So you got an idea how to solve it. Sample space, whatever is asked by the same day. So it's a very important example. Your optional exercise first question. So there are so many questions, very simple one, but you should know the concept, right? So we will discuss some more questions also. But first, very important topic, that is cards. Cards, I have a cards. I will show students. They know only the theoretical one. I will discuss here what is this experimental theoretical one also. But cards, most of the time we have the question based on cards, and the probability, this chapter, this topic we are studying from your lower classes, grade 7, grade 8, grade 9 also we study, and in future also grade 11, 12 we will study these probability. Okay, so basic knowledge is very important. Means it's not in grade 10, it's totally a theoretical approach. Okay, what is experimental approach? I'll just give you small information about these, and then we'll discuss in detail cards. So here, cards, we have playing cards. Okay, we name the cards as a deck of cards or pack of cards. So in terminology or in questions, it can be there that pack of cards or deck of cards. One pack of cards, it contains how many cards total? 52 cards, always 52 cards. Now some students saying joker. There is no role of joker in the pack of cards. Although in your cards you will find 2-3 cards which there is a sign of joker. They are only in case if we lost some card, then we can use that card in place of the missing card. These are the cards here. So these cards, this is although one is written here, right? These are just have a look on these different cards. These all are number cards. First is A. This A is called ace. This is 1. But we name it as ace. It is called ace. How many aces we have? So if a float, I will show it to you. Then I will make a diagram here. That the number of cards, total number of cards are 52. So 52 cards, 2 different colors, red and black. This is black color. How many cards? 26. Half cards black and half cards your red. Now the word is used for these cards. They are in 2 suits. We are saying 2 suits. Suits means a kind of dress. Suits. They are, one is called spade. 13 cards, half. 13 club, 13 spade. Okay, 13 spade and 13 card club. I will show you the cards also. And same, your 26 cards, they are 13, half of them, they are your diamond, and half 13, they are your heart. Even shape, their shape is heart. This is the shape of heart. Every card is having this shape of heart. Same diamond shape. This is on every card. You will check that every card is having shape of a diamond. Same club. On every card you will find club in Hindi or Punjabi we are saying that heart, we are saying pan, eat or eat. Chidi. Club is your, like this one, right? So here, and it is, they are black in color. These are spade, hukam. So here you will find the same shape here also, that in this shape. So it is important that you should at least have a knowledge of these cards. So how many total cards? 13 plus 13 plus 13 plus 13. Red cards 26, black card 26 is good. Then spade 13, club 13, and diamond 13, heart 13. So total 52. Whenever we are going for the probability, the sample space is 52. The probability of any event A, always we are going for the 52 cards. If total we are talking about pack or deck is written here. So now comes to the cards here, that cards, I will show one important, what are the face cards? How many face cards are there? If I have started from here, this is one. How many one we have? We have one of all these four colors, that spade, club, diamond and heart, right? Or we are naming this as ace. Ace, one means ace. Then from two, how many two we have? We have four twos of same, your heart, diamond, club and spade. So same, we will have a 3, we will have 4, we have a 5, we have 6, so on these numbers. But we have some of the cards which are having faces on them. So these up to 10 we have a simple, these all cards are simple numbers up to 10, but these cards K, Q and J, these total cards are 12. So these cards are called your face cards. These cards are called your face cards. What are the face cards? Face cards. We have total 12 cards. Just check. K for king, Q for queen, and then J. How many king we have? King, we have 4 kings. Same, spade, club, diamond and heart. Queens, again we have 4 queens, and jack. Jack, sometimes we are saying knave also. Okay, right? Jack or knave is one and same thing. King, queen and jack. We have how many jack? 4 jacks. So these cards are called face cards. If I am talking about king, how many king we have? 4 king. How many red kings, means red color card king? 2, and black color king? 2. Same here, if I am talking about queens, how many queens we have? 4 queens, 2 red, 2 black, same jack. So this is a very important concept you should know about the cards. So this is the main concept of cards you should know, and terminology you should go for it. Now some questions we can discuss in a very simple way. Like one question is with the piggy bank. We are saying gullak. Okay, in that piggy bank, if you have some coins, like total number of coins you have, that is a sample space. Now if you have 1 rupees coin, 2 rupees coins, or even in that example we have 50 paisa coins also, right? And we have RS 5 rupees coin. So whatever the numbers are given, suppose the 50 paisa coins we have 10, 100 we have 50 coins, then 2 we have 70, and 5 we have 30 coins. The total sample space is what? 160. So if we want to find what the probability that coin, if we withdraw at random, that any coin which is a 2, which should be 2, then what is the probability of the event? Total is always 160. And how many coins are 70? So 70 by 2, 7 by 16 is the probability, right? And the value of this probability always lies between 0 and 1. If the value is not coming 0 and 1, means your answer is wrong. So probability is a very simple concept and you should focus. So it's just a first time as an initiative. So next time I will try to take some more concepts so that in a very short time, very short video we can share a very good information with you all. So thank you very much.